Okay guys, what is up? Moria is here today to do his character discussion video, and this time will be One Piece again. And this time I'll take this opportunity. I know we know a lot about him and he was introduced in Dressrosa and everything, but I will take this opportunity to talk about a little bit about his personality, his powers, his goal and everything, about Admiral Isho, or should I say Admiral Fujitora. I really wish to talk about him because he's a really interesting character, and I really wish to speak, what we know about his personalities, my thoughts and everything. So, I will begin now. So the first thing what I wish to talk about him is about his personalities. For the first time, when he was mentioned, when Akainu at the beginning of Dressrosa in chapter 700, when he told that he sent Fujitora to Dressrosa to take care of Trafalgar Law and Straw Hat Luffy, I thought he will be like him. His personality will be like him in a sort of way, like a mad dog, absolute justice and all this crap and shit. Fuck the innocent, we'll complete the mission, I don't care if all the citizens die just because I want to destroy some pirates and all this. So I thought he would be like that, but then seeing one step by another in all these chapters, even after that chapter, when he said the first thing that all the Marines, all the Navy must care of, we're talking about the Dressrosa arc. Must care of is the life of the citizens. After hearing that, his first thing is the lives of the citizen, of the innocent ones, and then the pirates. His enemies. They are on the second place. After hearing that, reading, hearing, I started to believe that his personality is not exactly, but is going one step by another to the personality like Aokiji had 2 years ago when he was an admiral. And repeatedly, searching about his personality, seeing how he acts, how he thinks. All this that, for example, the Navy cannot be always heroes. That's absurd. And all his thoughts about the world government, why they're doing all this Shichibukai system, why world government must risk the lives of innocent civilians just because they want to complete their goals or their dark shit things or something like that. In all these chapters in the Dressrosa, it seems like he's trying to go against some rules for the Marines and the world government, especially the world government. And the best part was when, after hearing all his thoughts and everything, and even believing in the last chapter, chapter 760, when he was betting one bet on Luffy that he will defeat the Flamingo and everything, all this shit. Everything is getting together. All the pieces, I get all the pieces together, and I figured out he is like the second Aokiji, the second one. There is a big difference between him and Aokiji. For example, Aokiji, yes. First of all, the big difference is that Aokiji is lazy. He's lazy to think, and he's forgetting. Mostly, he's forgetting what he tried to say or what his target was. And if you remember, he always want to sleep. He always want to take a nap. Oh yes, I will take the mission later. Just give me a quiet time to rest a bit. Yeah. But about Fujitora, all his personalities are the same, but in one way, this different part. He is calm, wise, tactical, and very smart. How he creates a plan and how he will act, what he will do, what will do, even if some plans are going against the Navy and the world government. Yeah, yeah. And sometimes I agree, like in the last chapter, that sometimes you have to use pirates to complete some goals that the Navy cannot do. Like for example, I will put as opinion and an idea in One Piece film Strong World. Sengoku, when Sengoku was a fleet admiral and Garp a vice admiral, even he is now, but he's even an instructor, they're trying to stop the Golden Lion, the flying pirates, and their leader Golden Lion Shiki. But of course, in One Piece, Luffy kicked his ass, and in that part, in the last part, Sengoku said, even this time, we didn't need to do anything or something like that. So that's my thinking, and sometimes even Marines can use pirates for their goals. I mean, even now, if Akainu is a fleet admiral, of course, that's impossible for him. That's impossible. Impossible. So yeah, about his personalities, about his personalities, I'm really amused. Because in personalities, he is likely the same Aokiji, the second one, like Fujitora, Isho, aka Fujitora, Aokiji the second, so to speak. Because, and even just trying to interest me, because, in the 2 years before New World Saga and all that, we had Akainu, Kizaru, Aokiji. And Akainu we know all about his personality. He's a mad dog, ruthless, dangerous, tyrannical. He's leading the Marines with his iron fist. Same shit like that. Kizaru is a low-minded dumbhead, aka, and even a monster, not aka, even a monster in fighting, but a low damn idiot. Oh, not idiot, nah. Just like I say, a low-minded, who is working slow admiral. Something like that. And Akainu, of all these three, he was the best one. He always forgave the soldiers for the failures, spared their lives. He didn't want to mix the innocents into other missions. And in that part, when we have the admirals after 2 years, Kizaru is Kizaru. I don't have to say nothing about him. Fujitora is like the second Aokiji. And this new guy, Admiral Yokuju, Greenbow, whatever, I believe, I will not say 100%, but I will say 90%, he'll be, in my thinking, in my thoughts, he'll be like Akainu, sort of way. I would say 90% he'll be like Akainu in personalities. But that's another thing. Let's move on. About his powers. When the first time when I saw his name and all this shit, when Akainu sent him and everything, I thought to myself that another Logia. Oh god, no, another Logia. I was really thinking he will be a Logia like Aokiji, Akainu, and Kizaru were. Akainu had the Magu no Mi, or should I say Magma fruit. Pika Pika had Kizaru, and Aokiji had the ice fruit, because in Japanese I don't know the name, but he had the ice fruit. So I thought myself, what this animal will have next. But then, seeing acting, all this gravity and everything, even in some sort of way, everybody's thinking that he will have a Paramecia. And then I thought to myself, finally, a Paramecia, not a Logia. Thank God. Because I was really tired, to seeing all animals having Logia. What the fuck they are? Some indestructible titans or something? The strongest creatures in the world, or should I say human beings? I don't know. I'm really happy to see that he have a Paramecia. He's a Paramecia user. I really want to see it, because I tried to follow his this trails, all this, how he fights, about this gravity and everything. I thought at the beginning, all these techniques, all these things, I mean, it was given by his cane blade. I mean, his cane sword. When he had it in the cane, when he tried to walk, after all, he's blind. So I thought that his sword is doing that. But then, seeing all the gravity circles, they jump on the sky, and then all the meteor come down and everything, and then when you try with the energy circle, squash some enemies in one of the chapters, and then when he said those two techniques, I don't remember the names. One of them I think it was graviton, something like that. That I'm really 100% this he have a parametric outfit. I mean, compared with gravity, something like that. But when I'm talking about gravity, I mean his Delphi, it reminds me somehow of Golden Lion Shiki in the One Piece movie Strong World. But there's a big difference between them because Fujitora have the real power of the gravity, bring down meteors and everything. Maybe someday he'll bring down the moon, I don't know. But Ashiki have the floating power to make I mean, he's connected with gravity, but he's connected with the floating gravity, something like that. Yeah, when we saw him in the Strong World. So yeah, about his Delphi, yeah, I'm really impressed. I mean, I really want to see him as a parametric user, like everybody is thinking. I really want to see him. And about that, before I try to talk about something else, when Doflamingo saw the first time Fujitora, he said, I mean, the team and Ryokuju were promoted admirals after this military draft, and he both proclaimed them as, I don't know, it was monsters or beasts, something like that. So when I wrote and heard that from Doflamingo, I thought that he will have like when he said monsters or beasts, I don't know, like hell. I thought that he will have a ruthless personality, and his power skills and fighting skills and all this. And exactly the same I thought the same as for Ryokuju. But seeing his personalities, how he acts, how he fights. I mean, when he said monsters, I mean, when I seen all these chapters and anime episodes, I can see he only meant about his fighting skills, Delphi or Paramisi Logic, whatever, and his swordsmanship and all that. Yeah. About Ryokuju, I don't know. Like I said, I believe he will have 90% exactly the same personality as Kainu, in my thinking, and 10% he will have some personalities on his own, and yeah, all this beast in his fighting skills and his Delphi. Yeah, but I will say that to another video because I will make a full Admiral Ryokuju One Piece discussion. I don't know if I will make it tomorrow or someday, Monday. I don't know. I will see. But let's get to Fujitora thing. So yeah, the last thing what I wish to talk about his goal. Yeah, about his goal and his role in One Piece series. The first one I wish to talk about is about his goal, because if you remember the chapter, even entitled Fujitora's Intentions, he wanted to destroy the Shichibukai system. Because even hearing those words from an animal is really shocking and surprised. He's really surprised. I was really impressed even hearing that. Even he said that in front of Doflamingo. He said it. Well, not. I mean, he was a real iron dude. Yeah. So, but even hearing that he's wishing to do that, I thought that there must be some kind of relationship with the Shichibukais, or there must be a reason why he wants to do that. Because even if he wants to take down the Shichibukai system, maybe he has some relationship with them. Maybe some of the Shichibukais, some of them missing someone of all these 7. Maybe done something wrong, or maybe some of these 7 making these scars that make Fujitora blind. I don't know. But if some Shichibukai did that to him, or even maybe he killed his wife or family or daughter, I don't know, maybe something like that, I will say the Shichibukais who can done this, for my opinion, who can done this, something like that, are Don Quixote do Flamingo, Gecko Moria. Well, he's a little bit crazy, but I can see him doing something like that. Crocodile, Bartholomew Kuma, maybe, because if you remember, when he was a revolutionary army, he was known as the tyrant. So maybe even he did something wrong to him. Then, yes, only, yeah. Then, no, Boa Hancock, no. Even he hasn't had some sharp technique in his Mero no Mi. So, no. I'll cut off the list of the Shichibukai who can done something like that. Mihawk, I mean, nah. No, I don't see him like that, because with his big black sword, he can cut him in half, not making these scars, he can cut him in half. So no. Buggy, no. Eliminate him at once. He's a coward, shithead, so he can't do that. He's too much cowardless to do that. So no. Then Trafalgar Law, no, he's a new one, so oh yeah. Or maybe even the 7th unknown Shichibukai. Maybe he done something to him that he somehow, in some kind of a revenge, he wants to eliminate the Shichibukai system. Maybe because of him, or maybe because all this guy nominated for that. Yeah, I really don't know, because that's my thoughts. I'm thinking that maybe he done this. Maybe some of them done this if he wants to cut down the Shichibukai system. I don't know. But if you remember but the first time, for some point I agree with him. In some point I don't, because in that if the Shichibukai system want to be break down, the world government must allow this to cut down the Shichibukai system. But in some way, the world government try to keep them because they want some strong pirates as allies against the enemies. So in sort of way, there's a balance between this Shichibukai system. Cut them down, or still remaining active, so to speak. Yeah, so yeah, it's all to them if they want to destroy the system or not. It's all to them to judge. This Gorosei, these 5 old bastards. Yeah, it's all to them. Oh yeah, and now about his role in One Piece. I mean, after hearing all that and betting on Luffy, he will defeat him, and even I'm thinking at the end of this Dressrosa, like Aokiji did a few times, I think that maybe even in Dressrosa, I believe that he will let him go. I mean, I'll let you go this once, and the next time when we met, I'll kick your ass. I'll hunt you down, and you go directly straight to execution. You can execute or take it to him down. I don't know, but I will take it down. Something like that. Or maybe even a few times, if he's like Aokiji, maybe even in some times, like Dressrosa for example, maybe he will let him go. Even these times. But if even exactly in that part, if I kind of find out about that, he will be really pissed. And he will say, Fujitora, out. You're not the Marines anymore. Or I don't know, or he will either resign, or he will be revoked, or defected, I don't know. But everybody who don't want to see him as an admiral is now appeared directly in the first island they come. I really don't want to see him to be revoked or resigned like that. I mean, one single mission that he did. I really want to see him to be active all the remaining chapters and arcs and sagas of the New World and One Piece, of course. About his opponent, like I saw him battling in Dressrosa and in the 15th anniversary One Piece opening, I'm believing that Zoro will be his opponent. I don't know how, because if you see, even he had a that powerful Devil Fruit, I don't know, he is a swordman. So I'm seeing that Zoro will be a perfect opponent for him. A perfect one. A perfect. So yeah, I'm seeing that if he will die at the end of the series, or I don't know, he will die or live, I don't know. I mean, for all the admirals that are Rakuju, I don't know, because I don't know fucking nothing about him. No one knows, except he was promoted to admiral after the military draft, like Fujitora did. Kizaru already know. I mean, he's somehow dumb somehow, but I really don't want to see him die at the end. No, I really don't want. I mean, really well, really beaten, well done. I mean, really well beaten. Yes. Okay. That no. Aokiji I really don't want, because of all these animals, Aokiji is one of my favorites. So I really don't want. Akainu, he deserves to die. He deserves. I mean, all this what he done. I mean, after he destroyed the boat of innocent civilians in Ohara in front of the eyes of Jaguar D Soul, Aokiji, and Nico Robin when she was a child, and killing Ace in front of Luffy, he deserves to die. He deserves. Or even badly injured or almost killed. I don't know. I think, and from my opinion, he deserves to die. All these admirals, he deserves. So yeah, I don't know too far about all this, but yeah, in all his opinions, yeah. His personalities, I said everything, my thoughts, what I think, his battle, his role, everything. I said everything. For my for all my opinions, what my thoughts, what I'm thinking, and all that. So yes, I'm done. Subscribe, comment, give me your thoughts and ideas. Give me something that I missed, or something that you want to add in this video, and drop me a like. I really appreciate it. Peace. Have an awesome day.